Yes. Oh, and one guy's just had his head cut off. That was our man. Come on, King Henry V. You have got to win this. Oh, yes. And welcome to Total War Attila, Medieval Kingdoms 1212. And we've got a custom battle coming your way. And it's the year 1415. And this is the Battle of Agincourt in our third episode in our 100 Wars series, where we try to recreate the major battles in the 100 Years' War. And as I said, it is 1415. And this is one of England's greatest ever victories, if not the greatest victory, not only in the 100 Years' War, but of all time, where King Henry V led a contingent of primarily English longbowmen, where they decimated once again the Kingdom of France, volley after volley. The English longbowmen were just too strong. But what happened prior to the battle was just as interesting, as the newly coronated King Henry V had launched a campaign over to France prior to an insult that he'd received from one of the French nobility. He wanted to reclaim reclaim some of the previously held territory, including the previously held Kingdom of Aquitaine, but negotiations fell on its proverbial butthole. So then King Henry V had launched his campaign, and what had happened, instead of launching the usual previously successful chevauchés, he decided to go over to the port of Harfort and seize it. But the problem was that most of his army, well, a third of his army, had actually died from dysentery and disease by the time they had actually seized the castle. And then on the way back to the English Channel, they were met by a huge force of the French army. And the English army had been suffering from disease, and all kinds of bad things were happening to them, but they managed to take the victory out anyway. And let's just take a look at the tail of the tape, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Battle of Agincourt, and we have, of course, taken in Henry V himself. And as you can see there, primarily the whole army, about 5/6 of the army, are the English retinue longbowmen. If we just take a look at them, they are looking absolutely sensational. They're ready to do King Henry V's bidding. Hopefully we can win them. And if we just take a look at this tail of the tape, we don't have the muddy ground to help us out, but we will make sure that this is an extremely rainy day, just to give us that little bit of more realism there. But let's just take a look at the Kingdom of France there. Oh yes, and have a look at this. They are led by, I forgot the noble's name, but I know the Duke of Orleans was there, and a few other French nobles. And let's just check out there, they got some dismounted French chevaliers and also some crossbowmen, and of course we are sending in sergeants et cheval and also the gens d'armes. So without any further ado, let us start the battle. Oh yes, and here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Battle of Agincourt, and let's just take a look at the map. It is pouring down rain on this French morning, very much like the real battle, where the terrain and the weather played a significant part in England's victory, where the French knights were just able, due to the weather, the terrain, the muddy ground, and their armor, the English foot knights and the cavalry just piled on top of each other, and this allowed the English longbowmen to just launch volley after volley, decimating the French forces there. And as you know, the rest is history. So what we're going to do, we're going to absolutely try to recreate that. We're going to get all our longbowmen and get them in loose spacing. I do believe that actually King Edward had deployed them in one single line, but I can't remember if that was real or not. But the French were a little smarter during this battle. They actually had learned from their previous mistakes at the Battle of Crécy and Poitiers, and instead of just launching an attack, sending their cavalry in to destroy the English, they did wait. And unfortunately, the English, due to the disease at the siege of Harfort, a lot of them were suffering from dysentery and disease, so they were in pretty bad shape, and that just makes the victory, the real victory, all that more awesome, in my opinion. So without any further ado, let us just start the battle. And because the French had learned from the mistakes and didn't attack straight away, the English, Henry V had ordered his men to move up into longbow range and attack them. And it was absolutely, just an amazing victory, not only in the 100 Years' War, but of all time. Everyone knows that this is the Battle of Agincourt, and let us just wait patiently for these damned French. We'll keep Henry V's men in the back here. Let's get these guys, of course, to... why don't we get them to brace ranks, because we're going to be in a lot of trouble here. And here we go. The French are coming over the horizon there. And let's just see our men. Let's get a good measure of them in cinematic mode, of course. The longbowmen. Yes, the pride of England, ladies and gentlemen. The pride of England. I mean, by the time the actual battle had started, as I mentioned before, they'd actually lost a third of their army due to dysentery, and they'd also left a significant garrison over at Halfor as well. And they didn't expect that siege to last as long as it did. I think it lasted about 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks or something like that. So they'd lost a significant portion of their army at the garrison and to dysentery as well. So yes, a very, very good victory indeed. And here we go. Where are the French? They are coming over the horizon there. Can we see them yet? Not due to this bad weather, we can't. I don't want to move my forces up, because I'm afraid if I do move my forces up, the French are going to be right there and just decimate us. And this is kind of a battle I want to do, kind of recreate in its memory, because it's well, it's everyone's favorite battle, really. It's one of them anyway. And I first heard about this. I first read about it when I was actually in the army many years ago. We went to one of the museums in North England, and it was just on one of the TVs there at the War Museum, and I was blown away by it. I loved it. But here we go. Where are the French? Are they going to attack? I don't want to go over the horizon. Maybe I should just send my footmen over there. Are they coming? Oh, here they are. Yes, here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Come on, men. Let's get the longbowmen. Are we in range yet? Can we just...
We have sighted the enemy.
Okay, let us just send in the volley. Come on, men. All right. Let's see if we can shoot them. Should we send in a fire arrows, maybe? Far shot? Are they in range? Come on, men, let's start shooting them. This is the Battle of Agincourt. Are we in range, ladies and gentlemen? Can we get them? It doesn't seem like it. Right, just wait. Don't go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Maybe we can start getting... Are they going to attack our flanks? Okay, so the cavalry are about to attack our flanks here, which isn't going to be good. Come on, men. We're going to get the... Oh, here we go. And it is started, ladies and gentlemen. It has started indeed. Let us get the heavy shot on everyone there. And I believe the cavalry are about to smash us as well, which is unfortunate. Heavy shot, yes. Okay, and the cavalry is just charged right in. Let us get into cinematic mode and check out the action. Come on, we do. Oh my goodness, they are absolutely decimating this. And here comes another cavalry charge. Oh my goodness gracious. This is not the Battle of Agincourt that we wanted. Let's get our men. Come on, we got to take out one of their cavalry units, of course. Oh my goodness, this didn't go the way that we planned. This isn't the Battle of Agincourt I remember. Come on. Oh my god, and here we go. The French knights are decimating this. They want their revenge for the real Battle of Agincourt. And here come their forces. Just look at them. Oh my goodness gracious. Just take a look at their dismounted knights. They are going to charge right into us. Come on, we've got to get a few kills for goodness sakes. But our men look like they're fleeing the battle, and this is going to be an absolute disaster. Come on, men. Henry V's men are even running as well, and here come the cavalry charge on our longbowmen. And here we go, our longbowmen are now in the melee mode. What are you doing? You are not going to have a chance against these French cavalry units. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's it. We got one down. Come on there, longbowmen. That's the way. Oh, and he's just giving it to him. Oh my goodness, and here come the French knights. They are attacking our longbowmen. But our longbowmen are not going to give up so easily. They are the pride of the English army. Oh, and here we go. This is our men here. Come on, England. Henry V's men are going in. Are they going in for the attack, or are they fleeing the battle? I think they're fleeing the battle, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting decimated on the floor. Here we go. Come on, King Henry V. You're insulted. Yes. Oh, and one guy's just had his head cut off. That was our men. Come on, King Henry V. You have got to win this. This is looking absolutely amazing. Just have a look at the battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, that is a fantastic shot. Now men flee. Flee that skirmish there, and let's just check out everything that's going on up here. I think we do have one unit in reserve, and that was a decisive defeat. We got absolutely destroyed. That was not the Battle of Agincourt that I remember, and it certainly wasn't the Battle of Agincourt that you remember. And let's just end the battle right there. Okay, so they outnumbered our forces, of course, by a significant amount, just like the real battle. But unfortunately, the weather didn't go for us as much as we had liked to. The French units just piled into us, and we weren't able to recreate the famous, the French units just piling on top of each other, and we weren't able to get our volleys down. But it was fun nonetheless, and I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment, do all that good stuff that you're supposed to do. And we're going to be doing the rest of the 100 Years War battle, so leave a comment there. And if you want to see any Total War battle, any game whatsoever, just leave it in the comments there. But otherwise, until next time, thank you very, very much for watching, and I shall see you on the next video.